Let me ask you something. What's weighing you down? Not just physically, but mentally, emotionally, and spiritually. Because strength is not only measured by how much you can hold on to, it's also measured on how much you can let go. This is Marlon the coach, where I give you the game, but it's up to you to make the play. You got this. Everybody wants to be seen as strong. They talk tough, move loud, and act unbothered like nothing phases them. But let me give you the truth. Real strength is not in just what you fight for. It's also in what you walk away from. That hard habit that you keep calling a coping mechanism, let it go. That person that's draining your energy every time they speak to you, let them go. That job, that neighborhood, that environment that keeps you in survival mode and never lets you breathe, let it go. You don't prove power by holding on to pain. You prove it by having the courage to release what no longer serves your evolution. Some of you holding on to toxic relationships like they're life rafts, when in reality, they're anchors pulling you under. That ain't loyalty, that's fear. And fear will having you live in the same year on repeat, calling it progress. Let me break it to you. Familiarity doesn't always mean good. Comfort kills dreams if you stay there too long. You gotta be ruthless about protecting your peace. Your bad habits don't love you, and your addictions don't care about your future. That fake friend that only shows up when they're down, that's not your people. They're your audience. And guess what? That show's over. We get addicted to dysfunction because that's all we know. But we're not here to repeat cycles. We're here to break them. And that means letting go, loudly, intentionally, and unapologetically. Let's talk about bad habits. Scrolling on your phone for hours at night, that's not rest. That's avoidance. Skipping the gym, binge eating, procrastinating on your goals. That's not self-care. That's self-sabotage in disguise. You want to feel strong? Put discipline over dopamine, consistency over chaos, and your mission over your mood. Now let's talk about people. Some of y'all holding on to people you outgrew 3 versions ago. You stay quiet so they feel comfortable. You shrink your shine just to keep the peace, and you wonder why you feel empty around them. That's not strength. That's spiritual starvation. You're not obligated to keep anyone who chooses chaos. Let them go and let the weight fall with them. Their energy was never meant to be permanent in your story. And let's not forget the environment. Some of you are sleeping next to your potential, but waking up in poverty. And not just financial poverty, but poverty in mindset, beliefs, and exposure. If you're in a room that isn't growing you, it's shrinking you. If your circle isn't making you level up, it's holding you hostage. You don't need a new year. You need new standards. And sometimes the biggest elevation is relocation. Let's be clear. Letting go doesn't mean you're weak. It means you finally value yourself to stop the bleeding for things that never deserved your blood. You're not responsible for fixing people who refuse to fix themselves. You're not responsible for staying in places that suffocate your growth. Strength means telling yourself, I love me more than the fear of losing you. I want a future more than I want that habit. I trust the path more than I need your approval. Understand that letting go isn't a one-time thing. It's a daily decision. It's waking up every day saying, I choose progress over comfort, peace over pleasing, and purpose over patterns. The truth is, you got to be willing to disappoint some people in order to stop disappointing yourself. You got to be willing to delete, block, ignore, and walk away. Not because you're cruel, but because you're clear. And clarity is power. So what are you really holding on to? An identity that no longer fits? A grudge that's poisoning your spirit? A lifestyle that looks good online, but feels empty in real life? You can't walk into your next season carrying the weight of your last. The next level that you're praying for is allergic to your old ways. You gotta drop the baggage or you'll miss the blessing. Strength isn't just about muscle. It's about maturity. It's not about how loudly you talk, but how deeply you heal. And healing starts when you let go. So today I challenge you. Be bold enough to release and strong enough to detach. Because your destiny is too big to be dragged down by dead weight. This is Marlon the coach, and I don't just want you to be strong, I want you to be free.